Are we live there?
I'll just check. Takes a few minutes to come through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live.
So we're good to go then?
Yep. The
Take the
table's
cue.
there. It's not looking brilliant. But
What do you mean it's not looking brilliant?
Well, I'll tidy it up in a minute. Let's just get you sat there. It's quite dark and that.
Probably need this a
Yeah.
little touch closer.
Okay. I'll get the light right now. And then we'll see if there's anyone watching.
We need to rig a link onto. Have you done a link onto my Facebook?
Yeah. Do you want to open to your Facebook?
Let's have a look.
There's nobody there yet.
What is that?
I can see your crackers. Show your face.
I'm actually fastening out because I'm a bit cold.
You might need to speak up a bit.
Yeah.
And remind people that
for me. So
we're UK time.
So I need to go onto my Facebook and do what?
Well, I should have put a link. I think I put a link on your page. Yeah, we're live. Whoops, a daisy. Have you got your cards with you? I hope so.
Yeah.
I don't know if it tells you how many people are. One person watching now is probably me. I don't know if that counts.
Okay, that's done. Just put a little bit of a thing to say. Right, what are we doing? So can they hear me adequately well or not?
I think you might have to speak up slightly louder than that.
I can't talk now louder because my room's loaded, isn't it? So, are you going to check to see if they can hear me or not?
I'll check on this. I don't
That's
like that. I
vitally
think that's
important.
confusing things. I'm going to take that down. Okay.
Yeah.
Just check that.
Really, I just need to be able to for them to hear me. And if they can hear me.
Oh yes, it's no good if they can't hear. Should hear you fine now.
Okay then.
But
So
I don't think there's anybody there just at the moment.
yeah, but the thing is that they'll come back and people will. And naturally, folks, everybody is going to be coming back and having a look at this overview and looking at seeing it where their star sign literally links in with each reading. So it is an open forum. Anybody can come in and ask questions at any point. But if you do like the idea of coming back tomorrow and having a look at how the beginning, the middle and the end of 2018 for your Pacific birth sign stands, you'll be able to look back and say, okay then, Anna said, Spirit said, and then you've got a general idea of what the year ahead is unfolding. So what I'm going to do with you, gang, is we've got the basic tarot deck, so we can pick up on what energy, the middle and the beginning, the middle, the beginning, the end, that's my dyslexia because it should have come out as the beginning, the middle and the end, what the overall energy of each segment of the year is going to be like for, say, to start the 12 signs off, Aries. So we've got the overall energy with the tarot deck of what your overall energy, the beginning, the middle and the end, and then we've got the love cards of what your actual energy is going to be like on the middle, the beginning and the end. And then we've got some general angelic archangel advice for the year ahead. I will pull as many cards as what spirits say to literally literally.
Can I interrupt you a moment?
Yeah, of course.
Just explain to people, because I think there's people in the chat room, and Sabrina said hello, honey, and
Hi, gang.
we've got Elaine in, but I think they need to understand that I'll pass messages on as we see them coming to the chat room.
Okay.
Because you can't
Gang, because I can't see the actual laptop screen. I'm going to have Russell convey the message to me, and actually I'll look in the cards and give you your answers. As it stands, my darlings, I will go ahead and do each birth sign at a time, but as you fire a question, I can actually interrupt the flow of the reading and just answer the question with a card. It's not a problem. You can literally.
It's kind of relaxed, isn't it? Cause
yeah,
Elaine,
it's a relaxed environment.
Elaine's already saying here, she's Sagittarius, Elaine, isn't she?
Oh,
so
bless you.
It's been a tough last few weeks, many lessons, so I suppose Elaine's went for Sagittarius. But I won't interrupt you too much because I don't want to interrupt you.
No, as I've got a question, you simply stop me and say, Anna.
I'll put my hand up, and when you feel it's a suitable
just say,
time.
Anna.
No,
Yeah.
I won't speak.
Okay then.
Just to explain to people, this is the first time we've done it like this.
First time we've done it, gang.
So we're going to.
You know, we're going to make it a yearly event.
Well, no, we do it once a month.
You know, this New Year's Eve event anyway. We're going to do that obviously every year.
We might need to stop for drink.
But I know I might need to stop for gin and tonic because you know we're going slacking on that now. We might need to stop along the way and do little things, but all said and done, I will be answering your questions and looking into your situation and giving you a general oversee of how that specific issue is to be worked out, should I say. It is a relaxed evening, we're not doing no pressure work, you know, it ain't a one-to-one, so we can pick and choose when I stop the flow of the readings. So, on that,
so we're getting,
what's the first question?
We're getting requests for the order we're getting requests for, but it's obviously down to the spirits and yourself.
Yeah, fire away. Ask the question.
Sagittarius for Elaine.
So Sagittarius. What is the general question?
Well, Elaine just said it's been tough last few weeks, so maybe we start with Sagittarius. There's someone called. Apologies if I get this wrong, Miramanti. She's looking to include Gemini and her beloved Pisces. Any angelic messages?
Oh, beautiful.
So I think if we start, because those are the people we've got in now, Miramanti and Elaine. Elaine's looking for Sagittarius. So,
okay then.
And take it from there. But I think as long as people understand it's going to be relaxed.
Yeah, they do understand that.
And if I need to get you a drink, just
say
it.
Yeah, definitely, I'll do.
Yeah.
Like now. Yeah. Hey, gang, I've flued up. You know I've been flued up.
It's New
So
Year, and
it's
we're all
gin
in
and
this
tonic.
together.
We're all in it together,
We're
like
all-
he just says. We're
we're
all
all
having a little bit of
Non-party animals.
We're all we're all enjoying.
And they have to
The
excuse
sneaky
my.
drink.
They have to excuse my bottom as I run past the camera. Gin and
So,
tonic.
Dolly, thank you. So, as we've just said, Sagittarius. We'll do Elaine first, but I will do all the 12 signs. I'll give you a general bit of guidance, then, Elaine, on how it's going to prevail and what spirits are tending to say. on the matter, but I will put a symbol across each part of the room because I didn't put protection on when I came in, to be truthful. Peace. I'll ask for the gold rays of Christ's protection, so mout it be. So let's have a look, Elaine. Sagittarius. I will try and get all 12 signs in, but obviously if we're doing individual one-to-one insights, it will take a little bit longer.
Whoops, the cat.
But hey how, this is a live feed, so I don't want to go. It's classy.
A live feed with a kitten. Come on, you.
So what we do,
He likes them.
and everybody can hear us.
Yep.
Okay then. So we will do the 12 signs, as we've said, but we'll fit in individual. Let's pass the cat. Hang on. Hey gang, look at this little lady. Oh, it's Bob. Bob, sorry, not a lady, it's Bob. Bye Bob. So, he's doing it again. Okay, Bob, gang, you're going to have to tolerate Bob because Bob's having a bit of a bob about. I think he's liking the material. So, okay, Lane. I do feel, Lane, that you need to share the brunt of your hard work. I do feel like sharing is caring. So, I'm feeling like you don't want to give other people your burdens, but there's a lot of people around you who actually do want to help with this assistance. I feel like 2018 you're going to have a lot more freedom, darling. Absolutely, a lot more freedom. I feel like you're going to have like the Ace of Pentacles type of energy, where you're having things change up on every levels. I feel like you're going to have, you know, when you take up a new residence or a new job, and that side of life, I feel like you're going to have a complete change up. I've got a gentleman around you as well, Elaine, who is a fair and honest and decent man. You keep thinking that it doesn't exist. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I beg to say that if you actually allowed that block to drop, you would have your problem shared. That for me feels like with a partner. Literally, you've got a lot of intentions that you choose to do in, let's get me a pillar. Within this next year coming, I feel like you've got a lot of, because they're showing me the Seven of Wands. With the Seven of Wands, I know you can't see that, gang, but with the Seven of Wands, it dictates a gentleman holding a wand, but there's also 6 wands, intentions flowing in and around him. So for me, I feel like you're wanting a change. So let's not run, but let's walk. Let's not try to do too many intentions at once. Excuse my voice, gang, because it's a bit coarse. So my little bit of advice to you here, Elaine, is let people help. Let a loved one in. A gentleman stands afar and is ready to come forward, as in example, a love life, dark haired. And your third but important message on this, Elaine, is I totally support and congratulate and totally support your intentions, all 7 of them, multiple intentions. What you choose to do. It's like you've sat and said to a lady friend or a relation, you've actually turned around and said, I choose to do so many different things in 2018, like a holiday, or a cruise. I feel like you'll get all these chances in this year. I feel like it's a complete change up in this year. So I hope that's helped. I feel like I want to say to you as well, Elaine, is all is not lost. You may be feeling helpless as you leave the December month, but I feel like as we come into the new year, I'll say February, March, that it's okay. So for me, I feel like you're letting a gentleman closer. You're trying to pick up on too many challenges at once, but it's a very counterproductive year. So I most definitely see a lot of change up with you, as in, you know, you're getting what you want basically, but just take your time. Tortoise wins the race, darling. Okay, next question, please, Russell. Who's come up with another question for myself?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm after a question off you.
Oh,
Who's got a question
Elaine.
there? Please and thank you. We've done Elaine.
It's helped. Elaine said it has helped. You're a blessing.
Do you want me to have the laptop here?
Sabrina can. I can put it there if you want to move your cards.
Yeah.
You can see some of the comments as they come
Yeah,
through there.
yeah, I can do that,
might
can't
help
we?
you. You see, if you see, you can see that screen
Yeah.
there. I can answer them, or we will answer
Yeah.
them there, but it's just there. So there's the most recent.
Hang on. Bear with me, gang. Hang on then, bear with me. Because we like to not cheat anybody out of a question, and we'd like to take it to the top of the page so we can see who's asking questions.
We've done most of them.
Okay then.
I think that's Mirror Manti.
Okay then. Bear with us. Let's have a look at Sabrina. Hello, honey. I see you, darling. I hope I don't sound too Barry Whitish for you, my darling. Happy New Year, Auntie Anna. Love the readings, and I love you. You are a sweetheart. Okay then. And thank you, Miramanti. As she said, dear Anna, I'm happy you are back. Looking forward to your messages. Most definitely in January onwards. I know we're on the cusp of January, but we will most definitely, due to this horrendous flu buggy type of thing what's been going around, absolutely everybody's household. I've never had to send off so much healing and so much insight and guidance to so many families, because they've got like real troubled flu problems, lung problems, and all round general depletion of energies problems. So I'll look at Sabrina. Okay then. So we're looking at the question you've got then, Babby, is a beloved one, is Kieran having a good new year? I'll tell you what on that one. I'll tell you what, Sabrina. There's a blooming good energy with 2018 in love and relationships, and I felt this for a good chunk, and I know that there's an amazing switch up of energy coming in, because we've all had such a bad releasing October, November, December. A lot of people, let's say that the latter half of this year, a lot of people have had a lot of they've had a lot of releasements, and it's coming multiple of trauma and illness and ending of jobs and situations of especially relationships, absolutely. I'm hoping that everybody can hear me perfectly well. I'm hoping that everybody can hear me perfectly well.
I think they can.
Without
If
me
they can't,
shouting, because it's hurting my throat
well,
to
I'll
shout.
try and get you better. I'll get you a new mic. Carry on, but
If you don't mind, Dom.
yeah, they'll say if they can't hear.
Yeah.
You're not at the
Just
bottom.
tell me, gang, if
You're not at the bottom of your chat room. You've got to keep to the bottom.
let me know if I can just talk normal like this.
Could you do cancer, please?
Yeah, of course I will. I'll look at Kieran and then I'll look at cancer. And I could just do with talking like this because it is
I'm
actually.
just going to walk past again. I have to keep putting up with seeing my bum.
Sabrina, hold fire, darling, because I'm just trying to sort out some type of mic and that because I can't shout very loud due to the fact that my voice has gone. Unfortunately, it's coming back. Unfortunately for some people, but fortunately for people who are wanting readings. I can hear you loud and clear, Bab. Perfectly.
Well, you can't hear them, you can read them. Oh, someone said that?
Yeah, I can hear you loud.
Oh, that's
But I
good.
would rather have that mic just to make sure like that they can hear me, so I'm not having to shout. We're going to have a good look. Oh my god, that's strong. That gin and tonic strong. I am hoping to be sober by 12 o'clock. But either ways, yes, lovely voice. Thank you, Elaine. Yes, a lovely voice.
Sue.
It's a very white voice at the moment, my darling. But thank you so very much for saying that. Okay, sweetheart. So, no, well, that's fine. I can. Okay then, so we can just hold it there. Girls, give me another heads up if I'm actually sounding okay. It's making a noise. Hang on, gang.
You have to put up that they can hear you fine. Put up
Yeah. Yeah, they can hear before.
They'll say if they can't hear
Yeah.
you.
Just, girls, just do me a favour. If you can't hear me with this bad voice and that, then just type me a message and say, Anna, can't hear you. Step it up a touch,
I'll
darling.
move it in a bit closer for you.
Yeah, I do need the table closer as well.
Your face is on now, so you can say hello to them.
Hello, sexy minxies. So let's start again then, yeah? I hope you're all having an absolute fantastic New Year's Eve. I have spoke to a lot of people who've said, hello, there I am. There's been a lot of people telling me that they're not actually going out this year. Weather's horrendous. Family members of poorly. So there's certain family members and certain people who are literally, you know, we're stopping in, ain't we? It's okay, it's all good to stop in on New Year's Eve and have some psychic insight. Yeah, man, let's have some psychic insight. So, excuse me. We're all comfortable. Need a volume adjust? Elaine's just says, is it too loud or too quiet? Nikki Davis, hey Hannah, hey baby, hi Nikki, lovely to see ya. We're just trying to get the mic right, darling, because you know my voice is absolutely chronic at the moment. So we're just needing to hear that they can hear me, and that's fine. We can go ahead. So we've got a slight delay, gang.
They don't know that.
They don't, obviously you don't know that. Okay then. So Sabrina asked me the question of quiet. Elaine says quiet. I'm quiet.
Maybe she means shut up. Perfect.
Perfect. Sab, what was your question, Babby? I forgot because it's all gone up the screen. Just ask again and I can just look again. Let's have a shuffle while you're asking me.
Have you done Gemini? Because there's a lady asking for Gemini.
Like, Let's do Sabrina first and we'll get into Gemini. This has been such a learning code, ain't it? It's
Good.
fantastic. It's fantastic. Oh, God.
You're not having any more gin, that's for sure.
That strength, I don't need no more gin. Sab, ask me the question.
Listen to the wrong spirits.
Oh, I know who was asking. He was asking how Kieran's year's going. So let's have a look into Kieran's year. Beginning of the year. Kieran needs to calm down. Get some peace. Kieran needs to have faith again. I feel like he's lost his no, the volume now. That's good. Okay. Happy New Year, Tasha. Happy New Year. Kieran needs to get some faith back. And you know what though, Sab? Kieran has got the family card, he's got judgment. I feel like in the middle of the year, so we're coming into the summer months, Kieran's sitting pretty happy. I feel like what was rubbish at the beginning of this January gets switched up completely by the summer months. Because it's judgment. It's judgment, Sab. Because you know what I feel like? You know what it feels like to me, Sabrina? It feels like he's getting his faith back at the beginning of the year. But after a lot of turmoil, a lot of stuckness, a lot of just feeling pause for thought. Oh my God. So, as we've got judgment is being passed by the middle months, by the winter months kicking, you know, his boats are coming in, his dreams are coming true, his ships are coming in, no more so there's no more worry. So whatever assistance that Kieran's bringing, I feel like Kieran's bringing, or is bringing forward, or is bringing the assistance of helping you to reconnect. Sabrina, why do I feel like Kieran's connected to you? Because I feel like Kieran's bringing you faith again. He's bringing you a proper family unit by summer, a change of job, or improvement of finances. And then your ships are coming in by the winter months. So I feel like we're having a lot of assistance, a lot of a change up, and basically just an overall improvement. So Kieran's bringing, because I thought it was for Kieran, but I feel like it's Kieran's bringing your faith back, helping you to get your faith. He's bringing judgment by the summer months. I feel like you're moving home, you're moving house in the summer. I feel like you're having abundance. You're receiving an epiphany by the summer also. You'll have an announcement. The announcement to me, Sabrina, is something new. I don't feel like it's a relationship, so I'll put it that way. And literally, you know, we've got an amazing outcome by winter. Your money's, what Kieran's saying here is your money's being taken care of and you're more balanced out by the winter months. Don't get worrying about changes, what are going to get you shook up. You're going to get shook up this 2018, but in an amazing way, in a good way. I feel like you're going from that, let me take it up close to the camera, you're going from that, what is lack of love, to that. which is a lot of love. So, yeah, all good, darling. I feel like Kieran's saying the mortal words of good luck on the exams or good luck on the passing of something. Good luck with it, because it's a new start. You're passing something. Becoming higher levelled and passing something. So let's have a look. Oh my God. Oh, okay, Sab. Oh my God, I didn't pick up on that. I wondered what, I thought I've got a gentleman who's passed away here. And I thought, oh, okay. So I thought it was another Sabrina. Oh my God. That's Kieran, of course, Kieran. So Kieran's bringing you a lot of change up this year. I wondered why he was bringing it. There we go then. There we go, darling. You're moving home. You're changing your job. You're becoming higher evolved. It's working out by winter. Kieran's got this. He's got it covered. Kieran has got this. Don't you worry about a thing. I feel like singing. Don't you worry about a thing. He's having a little bit of a laugh, sweetheart, on this smoking. On this smoking. He's just said to me, the joke's on you. Ha! The joke's on you. So, and I love you too, Sab. He's having quite much of a laugh on you at the moment because there's a running joke of I smoke. Okay? Let's have a look.
The lady wants to do
Gemini.
I was told that they would do look at Gemini and Pisces.
Okay then, so we'll try and get Gemini. Oh, bless you. I've got to say hello to a couple of people. Sharon, God bless you. And Amanda, God bless you. What I'm going to do is, because you're all coming through with different questions and a slow and steady stream, you might need to repeat your questions. Because at the moment I'm now going to look into Gemini's 3-card energy of the year and Pisces for the year, and then we'll have a look at a angel guidance at the end. So if anybody's got questions, just slot them in. Just keep repeating the question so we don't miss it and you're not left out. And a happy new year as well. You have just made my new year. Oh, bless you, darling. I'm so happy that Kieran has made your new year. And by the way, he thanks you for the Christmas present that you've gave him. Or what you've given him. You've made him proud on something. Thank you. So, that is Gemini's for the year. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So we've got Gemini at the top, because we can't quite see Gemini at the top. Then we've got Pisces at the bottom row, gang. So I'm going to sit like a Buddha pose. I'm so glad that you've all tuned in and you're all tuning in for New Year's Eve. I can't thank you anymore if I tried. So grateful to you. So, because none of us was doing anything that we would miss this for the world for, and we will literally count up till 12 o'clock, so none of us miss 12 o'clock New Year's Day, and I will be shouting Happy New Year. But for now, let's do Gemini. Gemini, your energy, the beginning of the year, is very, very grounded. We have 2 lots of kings in this year for Gemini. We've got the King of Pentacles and then we've got the King of Cups. Be careful in the middle of the year, Gemini, for false illusions. If something seems too good to be true in the middle of the year, then it's literally not true. Be careful. This for me, even though it weren't planning to be a love relationship reading, I do actually feel like the beginning of the year, or say you meet somebody tonight, or in the beginning of the year you have a very grounded gentleman come in. So I know it ain't meant to be a love reading, Gemini. It seems to me that we've got a very grounded, will do no romance, and that is you being very grounded. And we'll do romance, and then if we're doing romance, then we've got a gentleman coming in who's very grounded. By the middle of the year, we've got to be careful of getting swayed by a gentleman who's a little bit, you know, lust. The beginning of the year, that gentleman is love. This one is lust. And by the end of the year, you would have made a choice with the Ace of Cups. But if we're not doing love, Gemini, we're literally looking at it that the beginning of the year is a very grounded and materialistic, abundant beginning. So we've got no qualms at all. I feel like all money situations or any money concerns are literally going to flip itself on its head. I do feel like try and stay with this energy of the beginning of the month as you hit the middle of the month, Gemini, because something that could possibly sway you from a job or sway you from a partner ain't worth it. And if you take the guidance that I'm being given to show you here, is all that glitters is not gold. So play stickers with this grounded energy, play stickers with a job that feels reliable or a love that feels reliable. And if we take that guidance and take no notice of this naughty King of Cups, then we're looking at love, soulmate love, twin flame love. If we're looking at it not being a love reading, Gemini, then we're literally looking at it and saying, okay, by the end of the year, the job that I'm in, that I've stayed with and not swapped and jumped in with another job in the middle of the year, will turn up with a absolute renewed love for the job. So look, Gemini, that a lot of people, a lot of Geminis are going to be offered higher positions, higher paid in the same company, and that then you're finding a newfound love for that job role. But if it's in love, then we're ending the year, we're ending 2018 with love is in the air, complete and utter twin flame union. Okay, Pisces. Beginning of the year. Beginning of the year. We're balancing out our finances, Pisces. You may have overspent a little bit, but we can salvage it, we can pull it back. That's on your money score. With your love life, your ships are coming in. You may be a little bit brassic, but that's not going to stop somebody from loving you. So the beginning of the year, it's getting your purse, tying it up, put a lock on it, stop using the credit cards for goodness sakes. Calm down a little bit. Rein yourself in a little bit. Balance yourself out. With your love, Pisces, we're literally looking at it in being your ships are coming in. he finally opens his mouth, says something, and whoopee days. By the middle of the year, I feel like you're being asked a question of, will you move in with me, with the Queen of Wands? See, so basically, the Queen of Wands means, can you think about a question what I am asking you? So in love, it is, please can you think about a question that I'm offering you? Think about it. You're going to have to be a very thoughtful young lady or gentleman and think about your options. In money, in finances, in work, we're literally looking at you deciding a position of what you're being offered. A position of, I'll tell you what this feels like to me. It feels like I want more than this job. I want my own business. I want to work for myself. I'm thinking with the sunflower in my hand and my staff in the other, it is acting out and thinking and then acting out about the self-employed business that I choose to do. I'm choosing to do that in the middle of the year. So in love, it's being asked to progress and become something more in love. I feel like somebody's going to ask a lot of you to move in with them because your ships have come in at the beginning of the month, in the beginning of the year, sorry. But then towards and by the end of the year, we're literally looking at how far we've come, and it's an amazing achievement because for a lot of you Pisces, the end of 2017, it was chronic, and by the end of 2018, it's a review of, oh my God, my life has turned out wonderful. I'm now living with this lady or with this gentleman. I am in my dream job and I am looking back at how far I've come and how far more I can actually go. So you're leaving the year of 2018 with an overall energy, Pisces, of I've got so much more to do and achieve because of look how much I've actually done, look how much I've achieved and look how much I've done. So yeah, Pisces, it's completely, you know what, there's a lot of love and love relationships, transformations in 2018, a lot of them. Good energy. It's like a new, I'll tell you what it's like, gang. It's like having a new, realigned, rejuvenated, realigned, retuned energy. So at the moment, absolutely everything is in limbo. Everything has been thrown up in the air. That's why everybody's going through what they're actually going through, because of this grand triad grid that's realigning people. Heaven's just showed me a grid. It's okay. They're just showing me this grid, and it's like a grand triangular grid what's being reconnected. So whatever's going on is literally because everything's been realigned. And I feel like because it's this shape, 2017 and the end of 2017, it's literally all the information comes from that point. That point is heaven. So it has to come out, and it comes out like literally like a shower. So for me, I know that sounds pretty crazy what I've just said, but it literally, get down Bob, Bob. Loose it, Bob. Stop playing up, Bob. Right. Bob's playing up. Right. So, excuse me, we've got a pest down here. So literally, pack it in. I'm gonna have to shift them. It's after them. Come here. Come and sit on my lap and behave yourself. I am trying to talk. Philosophical. Now sit still. Sit on my lap. And I'll give you something. He's playing up his ear, Russ.
I'll have a...
He's playing up.
I'll take you out.
He's playing up. You're going to have to take him out. He's done that to the screen,
Oh.
look.
Little...
I know.
You want to send it?
Gang, I don't know if you can still hear me.
Yes, still going on.
Yeah, still going. This
Yeah,
little
give it me.
monkey is playing up,
This is
so
mad.
Russ is
This
going
is
to
mad
take
hour.
him out.
This is mad hour.
He's having his little bit of a mad hour,
Come on, you.
like us all, like we all do. Right, let's start again. So, basically, you're all having this major
I'll feed you to the parrot.
shake up because we're all being realigned. So that's what no longer works for us. Is being took away from us. And gang, seriously, it comes out of us in multiple ways. Body colds, diarrhea, literally every avenue that the old can be released, it will get released. So that then actually gives you 2018's new energy. So as the new year starts, and I ain't even going to say by March or February, I'll say as we literally hit January, it's like as if the moment that we pick January, this happens. This is back again, Russ.
Oh.
This literally happens, and it literally
Oh.
does.
I can't... So... Come on, you little...
He's wanting to play. He's wanting to play happy with knives. You know, he's a bit of a fiend, isn't he, Bob? Okay then. Right, keep repeating your questions, gang.
Can you do cancer? Someone's asked for cancer. Have you done cancer?
Yeah, I think I've done cancer.
Oh, I should have to rewind.
Just say hello to Angela for cancer.
Love you, Anna. I love you too. I love you too. Okay then. All zen. It is, ain't it? It's all pretty much zen. That's Pisces to a T. Ain't it just? God bless you. What can I do to turn things around? Well done, Sharon. Let's have us a look then. I'll have a look at finances, it feels like to me, darling. Whoops. I feel like a gentleman has literally got to either step up, play his part, I feel like we haven't got people inspiring us, and I feel like heaven's going to bring you a gentleman to inspire you. Now, I'm not saying that anything romantical is going to get destroyed in the household. I don't mean that you're going to have a romance of your lifetime with somebody else. What I do feel like is that you're going to have abundance of finances get assisted by a gentleman who believes that you can achieve more, be more, become more. Whatever job that you're in, Sharon, I actually feel like you're capable of getting paid more and swapping businesses, or turning around and saying to them, if you don't make me a manager, or if you don't make me the boss of my own company or of my own shop, I will leave. I feel like a gentleman is going to come forward and say, if you sit and do qualifications, if you sit and do and study and do exams, sit and pass things, become more intellectual, what you are able to do, because you're very up top, you're very clued up. I feel like you're going to see a transformation. Right. In love, I will say this to you. To turn things around, I actually do feel like make more time for each other. This is, you're either got an anniversary coming up, or we're having some type of a party, a celebration. But to me, it actually does feel like we're on the cusp of something new. And for me, I feel like it's getting something new and making something new, because we're putting each other first. I feel like we've forgotten about each other. It's like as if we don't exist. Excuse me for looking at my phone, because there's just an awful lot of people coming through with inboxes to me, as usual. But by the end of the year, we've got Judgment. So I feel like whatever you put into the year, at the beginning of the year, it pays dividend, and you've got an outcome. Not that it's happening by the end of the year, but you've got an overall feeling by the end of the year of, I am so glad that I listened to that gentleman's advice and believed that I could do that, and believed that I could do a more qualified position. I'm so glad that I made a leap of faith and chose another job. I'm so glad, because that's then took pressure off me and him, and it's actually given us a new what's the word for it? Zest for life, but in a relationship sense, which in itself, heaven actually states, by the end of the year, it's like, you know, we've come to life. It's Judgment. I do feel like whatever changes, get down, Bob.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever changes.
Yeah, no, stop
It's been a Bob night, eh? Oh, I'm so flued up. It's killing me to laugh, man. I swear to God, Bob is the doodahs. So funny. It's killed me, man. It's made me laugh so much. I'm trying not to laugh because it kills me. Yeah, Sharon. By the end of, as we come into the winter months of 2018, if I talk low and no pressure, it don't agitate my throat and my cold. So I'm sounding a bit battery, but it's actually working for me. So literally, we've got Judgment. This for me feels karmic. What's happening with work and love is karmic. It's going to happen. Fact is, it's happening. You're having Judgment pass. Better times are ahead. 2018. A huge, major change up and a shift up. It's like you're doing a run up the ladder, professionally and love-wise. You deserve better, the both of you do. Family does. Celebrations, we're celebrating, we're doing a lot of what's right for me this year. That's what you're doing, Sharon. What is right for me? And you are literally doing it. let's have a shuffle of the cards again.
You have a break for one if you want.
Hmm?
Do you have to have a break for
No, I'm okay, not yet. I'm okay.
Just like the candles.
Miramanti's saying, yes, sacred geometry. Oh, don't get me started on sacred geometry and numerology.
Are we going to do numerology in the new year?
Oh,
But she mentioned numerology.
yeah, no, sacred
But we will
geometry.
be doing numerology.
We're going to be
We're doing
doing.
birth charts. We've got.
Oh
some-
my God, we've got look, gang. In the new year, in January onwards, we're doing numerology. We're doing sacred geometry. We're doing birth charts, readings. We're doing basically, because we're all round psychics, we're doing all aspects of the psyche world. But this is what's coming out in January.
We've done quite a bit for Sabrina though, haven't we?
Yes. Yes, Sab, bear with me. Let me just, let me do Amanda. Simply because we ain't done it yet. And we've done a little bit for you, and I'll carry on doing a bit more for you in a moment, my darling. But for now, we'll actually do, we'll do Amanda. We'll do Amanda. Anna, when is there a new man in my life arriving?
Is Amanda still there?
Ooh! Amanda, are you still there? Either way, if she's gone off for 5, she will come back and watch the reading. So, they're telling me to pick that one. Okay, they're telling me to pick that one. A free card reading, gang. Short and sweet for everybody. So, Amanda, is there a gentleman coming in? We have love coming in. Love is just outside. I feel like you have had a long duration of patience. You have had to wait. I feel like you have had to have karma. I feel like you have had to have past judgment. I feel like as if you've had to have some time out. Patience. You've been taught patience. I do feel like we're now on the cusp. I'd say February. We've got a gentleman coming forward. February, the beginning of the year. I do feel like that you have got to slow down when this gentleman comes in, because I feel like you're going to want to have to go with the High Priestess. They're saying slow down, reconnect, pause the thought, do not run in there, take your time, take it slowly. Be at peace. They are bringing this gentleman forward, but I feel like he has been stung before. He's been burnt. He absolutely digs how you look and act and put yourself forward.
Knocked him away.
But the overriding message here, is
Stop making them.
if you can get, this is what Bob's playing up again, if you can get that inner peace by the middle of the year, if you can literally, no, not by the middle of the year, I'll safely say, if you can get your peace and reconnect and slow it down and take your time and not act foolishly and fastly, I feel like if you gain your patience and get your patience, by the time you've learnt your patience, it's alright. Bob's throwing me off it here, soz gang. It ain't a serious night, you know that, don't you? So it is like Bob's allowed to play about and stuff. So we're just letting him run off in the kitchen and nick a drumstick. So, bless him. I don't know what to do. I don't know what you can do with him. You just have to just let him down.
Explain he's a rescue.
As long as they're in, yeah, he's a rescue cat.
Kitten.
He's a kitten,
Found in a
and
bucket.
he's just found in where?
A bucket one day.
Found in a bucket, and you know, if he spent long enough in a bucket, why does he want to stay still? He wants to tazz about and be a Looney Tunes. Let him down, Russ. If he wants to jump on the table, then he can sit here and. But otherwise, back to it. Get your peace back. Reconnect, have faith with a high priestess. Have faith, slow down. Know it's all going to be okay. Heaven's got your answers. Heaven's got your next move. The minute that you get that peace, you're going to go fast. And you'll move with this gentleman fast. Amanda, you're in a relationship this year. Have a bit of patience, darling. Slow it down a little bit. Be peaceful. Be peace, man. Be peace. Peace out. The more you don't stress about it, the quicker he'll come forward. The more you chase him, the more he'll back off. Chill out, man. Chill, and he'll just follow you. He'll run. He'll go fast, and your relationship then will go fast, and it'll take off. God bless you, and thank you for asking me for the question, my darling. You're welcome, Madam Auntie. Thank you for your beautiful messages. You're welcome. Nikki Davies. Oh, hang on a minute, Nikki. Shaz, she said, and I give my nanny else all my love. Oh my God, every day of the week, sweetheart. Always here, never far away from you. I'm telling you straight. She's on about your ring. Elsie's on about your nanny else. Elsie's on about your ring. Mind you don't lose it. Or, if you like the ring, keep the ring. But mostly and mainly about this blooming ring that I was on about is wear it with pride. Be it hers or be it a new one. Just be careful you don't lose it, darling. A saying you keep putting it down or it keeps coming off. It's something about the ring. We're gonna have to sort Bob out. Bob, come here. There's Bob. Here's Bob, gang. Come on, go to sleep then. Okay. Next question is. It's good, eh? Bless him. Look at him on there. Oh, classic. So Anna, the other half, is watching. Told him about my reading. When are our twins on the cards? When are our twins on the cards? You told you I would be watching. Happy New Year. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's have a look at Nikki Davis. She's pregnant, Anna. Amanda. Oh God, you lose it. You're making me lose the plot here, gang. I'm losing the plot with the questions. Try and simplify it because I don't quite get that. This is the most. Hang on a minute. Let's get back straight. Now Bob's left the building. Let's make myself a bit of leg room. Cool. Nikki, I'm not quite sure what you're on about, darling. But either ways, ask me the question again in like simple layman terms. But other than that, I will have a look at Scorpio. So I will have a break in a bit, gang.
Yeah.
What time are we on now? We're on at 11. We're 11 o'clock, gang. Sab, I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to have me a break for 5 minutes, have me a drink of this, and a little bit of philosophy with Russ. And I'll do your Scorpio. Work it out, girls, what you're trying to ask me about these twins, and then you're saying somebody else is pregnant. Can't quite, bless him, Anna, he's a cutie pie. He is, isn't he? He's a darling. So, literally, work out your question, simplify it, and when I come back, I'll give you an insight. And we'll have a look into some philosophy of whatever's coming in next. Yeah. See you in a bit, gang. Only gone for 5. Get yourself another drink.
Put it on the candle while we're gone.
Get yourself just a little bit of, while I reply to a few inboxes and have me a quick drink. Yeah. Catch you all in a minute. Love ya. Back in a bit. Is it still on? Ross. There's nothing on the camera. Oh, it's because you've turned it round, didn't you? Okay, yeah. Here we go. Back on, gang. Okay. I think I'm starting to struggle a little bit with my cold. So, what I'm going to say is, Sabrina had got a question. Okay. What I'm going to do, gang, right, because I don't feel like I can give you a bit of quality at the moment. So, what I'm going to say is, in January, I will be doing all of your star signs readings over the next week. And that, right? We're going to be doing them live, so they can go straight onto the system, straight onto YouTube, shared straight onto my wall. But for now, I just want to say thanks for allowing us to trial this out for the first time on New Year's Eve as well. So, looking forward to 2018. Looking forward to feeling myself again. And thanks for your patience. I'm sorry that I didn't get through all of you. Done what I could. But I'm going to sit back now as we come up to 11:20 with a gin and tonic.
Baileys and hot chocolate.
And a Baileys and hot chocolate, he's just said.
Doctor said.
The doctor's just said. So, Nikki Davis, hey Anna, when I had my reading with you the other week, you mentioned twins and babies. That was my question. When this is on the cards, hon. We can do that very quickly, Nikki. Let's have a look. So we've got, Nikki, your last question before I shut down for the year. Is this situation what we're talking about with a change of the family, and because it's private on here, I don't want to announce it to YouTube. This question, what you've asked me about, Nikki, I'd say it's pretty immediate. Okay. I feel like there's been tried attempts in the past. This time it's happening. Pretty immediately though, but I feel like it's the first quarter of this year. So the beginning of this year rather than later on. Okay? I'll say it is September. Harvest time. Late September. That's what it feels like. I thought it might have been summer, but as it's now prevailed, I'll say that it is literally September. Okay? I hope that answered your question, my darling. Please, no more hanging about. No more hanging about, please, Nikki. I feel like you've got your life on hold. That needs to change. And we've got a little bit of anxiety on a night time. I am slowly shutting down with my voice. Nick, all I'm going to say to you, this card, darling, it stands for changes on all levels. Your family life will never be the same again. September of this year is very poignant. Please stop losing your sleep over things what do not need to be sleep deprivation for. It ain't worth worrying over, baby. Whatever's going on and around you, you're hanging about. Stop the hanging about, because work is changing, family life is changing. It's a major arcana. It's happening anyway, darling. Oh, God love you, Sabrina. You're very welcome. Gang, Happy New Year. Happy 2018. And thank you also very much for sticking with us all and sticking with Psychic Sixth Sense TV through its conception till today's date and onwards. Thank you so very much, and we look forward to working with all of you throughout 2018 and into the future. So thank you, God bless you, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Look out for the readings, gang, because they will be out the first half of January, and they will be live, but then they will be straight onto YouTube so you can all sit and watch. God bless you. Namaste. I love you all very dearly. Happy New Year. There we go.